Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And our pitcher in this game, Emmett Sheehan. What do we need to know here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And this one is off and running.
Yeah!
The 1-2. In the air, left field. Hernandez has a beat on it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Aye!
Seager with some impressive production lately.
There you
one
go.
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Did not go.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Battling here as he fouls it away. One-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Wyatt Langford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Langford with a homer in his last game. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Pajes drifts towards it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Yep, that ball went out.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Fouled off down the right side. One and two here. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 2-2. That's
Oh,
inside.
that's in.
On the ground. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Batting second, designated
Well, as an
hitter.
offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. Ripped to right. He's got it. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Pulls that one foul. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. That's the second out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
At the plate, Andy Pajes.
Nope. Outside.
Two on, 2 outs. Smith. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball one.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1. And there's a ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Second inning here. No score. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now here is Josh Smith, and that's in there at the knees. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Breaking ball,
Boom,
and that got him.
Take your base.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Smith off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right side, Nimmo on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
There's a
That
high
ball's
chopper,
foul.
and that's just foul. Yo, one. And a swing and a miss. Right side, hard hit. Berger takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Betts. There's a line drive to left field. And a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That's the 3rd out, inning over.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second, just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Left field. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Evan Carter.
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
That's a ball.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one hammered center field, carrying well. Going, gone. his 4th home run of the season. And the Rangers take the lead. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. So now it's Corey Seager. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hey!
Seager with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
We've all seen the
Rangers,
defensive
left
shift
fielder
make a big
Wyatt
difference
Langford.
in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Ball 1.
Langford getting to start in left, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and his slugging percentage this season is right around .460. Seager leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. To the right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Right through there for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter Shohei
Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Fly ball down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. See you later. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. 3rd home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
That one fouled off. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
The 0-2. And Freddie takes the K. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at one apiece. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the fourth, Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one finds the corner. Strike one.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez should have this one. Brings it in.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman Josh Smith.
Go ahead run on base. Josh Smith now at the plate. Hit by a pitch his first time up.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
One away, tie game, go ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. And that is downstairs. Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Backed off the plate that time. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the fourth. All tied 1-1. Bottom 4. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Baseman Max Muncy.
First pitch, not close.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Max Muncy meshes one the opposite way. His second of the year, and they lead it. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
That
Nope.
one missed.
Ball one.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Two-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Down the left field line, base hit.
Up next for
Hooked
the
around that
Dodgers,
pitch on the outside,
right
but he was
fielder,
still able to square it up pretty
Tucker.
nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. First
Ball.
pitch, way inside a fastball. Ooh.
That's ball two.
Pajes gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one lifted to left. Langford going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
What do you got?
Hernandez tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Oh, 1 now.
Ball.
Liner caught it second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. He makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Betts.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Hey.
And the 0-1. That clips the corner.
Two.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Higashioka.
And
Ball
ball one. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stewart getting cranked up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball. Down.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together
Up
for
next
him.
for
I know
the
that was a ground
Rangers,
ball, but it was
catcher,
absolutely
Danny
hammered
Jansen.
through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Just
Ball one.
missed. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike.
Way
That's
to lay
ball
off
2.
that pitch down.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's
Up
4
next for the
strikeouts.
Rangers, center fielder Evan
And here's a
Carter.
look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Evan Carter, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The next
Ball,
pitch
that
misses,
pitch is out.
and that's ball 1.
Ball.
Smoked into left field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with
Up
1
next
gone.
for the
Now, just a
Rangers,
nice job
right
coming
fielder
through in a
Brandon
pretty
Cano.
high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through
What do
the
you
count.
got?
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. On the ground to first. To Betts at second for 1. What
He's
a
out.
double play that was. Inning over. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rangers 1. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these
Nope.
Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count now 2-0. He was late there, strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball. The 2-2. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there
Up
tells me
next
he's seeing the
for
ball
the
pretty well. I know it didn't produce a
catcher,
hit, but he
Will
made solid
Smith.
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's to third. Young tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick
Up
outs.
next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei
2 outs, base is empty.
Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. And the count is 2-0. That
That's
one
ball 3.
missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing that count, that's the pitch you want.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Carter moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Evan Phillips
number
on the pitch here.
59,
Still a lot of
Evan
game left,
Phillips.
and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball
Just
3.
missed. Wyatt Langford waiting to hit for the Rangers. That one to first,
No, that's
and
foul.
that goes foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Ball. That's inside.
That
Yeah.
one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Swings through that. That misses the zone, and a count now even up. The Dodgers leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one
Ball
missing
in.
inside. Swing and a bouncer. Muncy zips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Berger.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Pajes on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 2-1. Back here at Dodger
Leading off
Stadium,
for the
bottom of the
Dodgers,
sixth, Freddie
first
Freeman
baseman,
steps to the plate for the
Freddie
Dodgers.
Freeman.
Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Luis Curvelo preparing to come on if needed. Alexander also getting ready. Close,
Ball
but
two.
call the ball. And a count 2-1.
Aye.
That's to third. Knocks it down. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Up
Really
next
protecting
for
with
the
2
Dodgers,
strikes right there.
third
Pitch wasn't even
baseman,
close, but
Max
man, he got the barrel to it
Muncy.
somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Mackenzie Gore gives way. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in.
Now pitching
New arm
for
coming on.
Texas,
Back in a
number
moment.
56,
New pitcher on here. Luis Curvelo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In there for strike one. Muncy, 35 years old, made his big league debut in 2016, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Not close with that one. Full count now. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
So now with one away and a man at second. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes.
Ball, that's outside.
Popped in the air, left field, makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with two gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder,
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Right through there for a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. No one can get there. It falls in. Freddie across the score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
That's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Betts wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Squirts away a little bit. And
Ball,
Mookie
that's
takes.
outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And it remains 2-2. The Dodgers trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. 3-2 now. Miguel Rojas waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at
Leading off
Chavez
for
Ravine,
Texas,
we go to the
third
top of the
baseman,
seventh.
Josh
Josh
Young.
Young stepping in for the Rangers. And that one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where they're going to beat you. They're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball. That's in. Ball 2.
Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's off the
ball
mark.
3.
And now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't
Safe, he's
get
in.
there in time, and that'll bring the tying
Up next
run
for
to
the
the plate.
Rangers,
No
second
problem
baseman,
beating out the
Josh
infield hit
Smith.
right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And fouled off. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside,
1.
almost got him. And that is out of play. The tying run at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And now the
Higashioka.
DH, Kyle Higashioka. 1 for 2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher, Danny Jansen.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Evan Phillips out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner
66.
Scott. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Chop to the right side. Rojas with the throw to first. And that's the inning. One left for Texas. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for Texas.
We're back in a new
number
pitcher
13,
here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tyler Alexander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
For the Dodgers, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Hey!
Here's your 1. That's
No,
a
that's
little bit
low.
low. Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei
Here's Ohtani. He
Ohtani.
blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That misses
0-1.
the zone, and it's 1-0. Gets him to chase after that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ball to strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. One, two now. Struck him out looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Rojas off of first with 2 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one as the lead remains 3-1. Back here
Leading
in
off for
L.A.,
Texas,
we're in the top of the
center
eighth.
fielder,
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Ball two.
Misses
that's out.
outside, and that's ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here comes a 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that'll bring
Ball
the
four.
tying
Take your
run
base.
to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying
Up
run to the
next for
plate,
the
so
Rangers,
all eyes
right
on the man
fielder,
coming to the
Brandon
dish right
Young.
now. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes the runner. The relay. He'll score, and they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The
Up next
RBI
for the
machine.
Rangers,
Another
shortstop,
clutch run
Corey
scoring
Seager.
at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Here's the pinch runner for Texas, Cameron Cawley. A little more speed out there now, representing the tying run. Here comes Corey Seager. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Corey Seager goes deep, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tanner Scott won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Brock Stewart up and loosening in the pen. Missed inside with the curve. On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll
Up
see
next
today,
for
but they
the
still get
Rangers,
the out.
First baseman, Jake Berger.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Rangers.
I'll tell you,
third
when
baseman,
you smoke a
Josh
line
Young.
drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
There's a strike. Man at second. Fouled off left side. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, he
next
really filled
for
up the strike
Rangers,
zone in that at
second
bat until
baseman,
that final
Josh
pitch.
Smith.
And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack. And so you kind of get into swing mode and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Smith.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Nope. Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down.
That's ball 2.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Kyle Higashioka in the on-deck circle for Texas. Man on second, 2 down. And that drops in for a strike. The 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And ball 4
That
to a
pitch is
board.
low.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2,
Up
right
next for
around the knees,
Rangers,
but just no help from the
designated hitter,
umpire.
Kyle
And I think
Higashioka.
Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Pitching change here,
number
Brock Stewart.
41,
And this could be a
Brock
pretty critical
Stewart.
point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed. 2 on, 2 outs. Way out front for strike 2. In there, got him looking for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Dodgers 3. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for Texas.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jacob Latz. He's been so good against lefties. Now into the ball game on defense, Ezekiel Duran. He takes over in right.
20, Ezekiel Duran.
Muncy digs in. He's already homered in this game.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
That misses. Ball 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Andy Pajes up next for the Dodgers. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Up next,
And a
for
key
the
out
Dodgers,
leading off the bottom of the 8th.
fielder,
So the call will
Andy
stand.
Pajes.
No challenges left for them now. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's Kyle Tucker, known for his late inning heroics. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2.
Ball.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. It's the Rangers 4 and the Dodgers 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder Ezekiel Duran.
First and second, no outs. Ezekiel Duran will hit next. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And he beats it. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And there's a strike. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Brock Stewart will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
To
Dodgers.
the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stepping in, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. On the corner for a strike. Four runs already in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. That one just misses.
Inside.
2-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young.
Aye.
Pitch
Ball
misses
1.
there. And the count is 1-1. Treinen, a former All-Star, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman Josh Smith.
That
Nope.
one way inside.
That's inside. Hey.
Young, the runner at first with 2 gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Oh, that plunked
Timeout.
him.
That ball got him
And
right
that's
there.
now
First
twice
base.
he's
Up
been
next
hitting
for
this
the
one.
Rangers, the designated hitter,
First and
Kyle
second,
Higashioka.
2 outs. Kyle Higashioka getting ready to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Ball 1
That's a ball.
there. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Got him on the off-balance throw. And the inning is over. Texas comes up big with the grand slam. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Foul ball. A changeup missing, and that is ball 1.
Ball inside.
Right through there
Aye.
for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Smith. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. Sets him down looking. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jacob Latz done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for Texas.
New pitcher on now, Jacob Junis. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So last chance for the Dodgers. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's down.
Junis is just one strike away.
Ball two.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that's a base hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Ball. That's ball two.
The Rangers leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. And a strike on the outside corner. And the count's even at 2. A little bit low.
That's down.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Payoff pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. So that's 2 straight out hits.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. One run across, gone. His second homer of the night, and just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jacob Junis is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Texas,
Chris Martin on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Nope, that's a ball.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ball 2.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if you will.
Ball 3.
Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Late swing, foul to the left. Three-two. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.